Good morning. Today is Tuesday, November 13th, and I have to go put some money in the bank. That's it. I'm not going to hit any stores because I don't need to get any pop or cupcakes or anything like that. By now you've probably seen it. I did a video on cheat or treat because I wanted to wake up with the right mindset and get myself back on track, and I think I'm going to be back on track. I think I'm going to have a vegetable platter for my brunch, lunch, whatever you want to call it, today. And I did take some chicken out of the freezer. I'm going to make a chicken and a baked potato for my dinner. And I think I'm going to have a little side salad with it. Just stay on track. That's my plan. I'm going to keep myself busy. I did, like I said, I did the video a little bit earlier. I did a load of laundry. Just kind of keep my mind occupied, not think about food. I should have went for a walk today, but it snowed. Not a lot of snow, but the sidewalks in that are a little slippery. You know, like they predicted such a mild winter for us, and we've already got snow. It's kind of like I'm wondering, are they really right? You never know. I'll get pissed if there's no snow on Christmas. I love snow on Christmas, and it's just, somebody had said, and I agree with them, that it would be nice just to have snow on everything except for the sidewalks and the streets. You know, like you didn't have to shovel it or drive in it, but you could just look at it on the grass and on the trees and that. That would be the perfect snowfall to me. Not gonna happen, but, and I want to thank you all for your nice, kind comments. You realize that I'm just like all you guys. We all have struggles. We all trip and fall, but we all get up. We all do. We don't let one little thing deter us. And sometimes, you know, sometimes we lay there a little longer than we would really like. It's kind of like when you get up in the morning and you lay in that bed just a little bit longer than you really should. But you know that you got to get up sooner or later. And it's like when you fall down and you make a mistake, you just know you got to get back on track. Sometimes it takes longer. But as long as you don't let it be forever, that's the difference. You can't let it be forever, because then you're just going to go back to where you were. You really were. That 9.5 pound gain, that really scared me. It really put the fright in me, because it just showed me how easy it is to fall back and just give up. And I don't want to give up. I just don't want to give up. I want to get to my goal, and I know I'm going to get to my goal. And it's taken me a while. It really has. But like I said, where am I going? Well, I'm going to the bank. You knew that. I told you that. But no, it's just, I'm going to live my life. I'm going to have fun, and I'm going to make mistakes along the way. I'm going to eat more than I should. That's just who I am. I'm very blessed in my life with so many things, and being overweight is the least of my worries as far as things that are going on in the world today. And I love it when people see a police car, then all of a sudden everybody hits their brakes. That's the sure sign that they're going to grab you as soon as they see you hit your brakes. You should just take your foot off of the gas and then slow down naturally. This is coming from somebody that's, you know, I've only got a ticket twice. I've got two tickets in my life. I think it's pretty good. I've been driving for 52 years. 60, yeah, 52 years. So 2 tickets in 52 years. I don't think that's too bad. And the one ticket I really didn't think I should have got. I told you that when I went to court, because I really wasn't speeding. But the other ticket I got, oh, I was speeding. I really was. And I didn't realize I was going as fast as I was going. I knew I was going over the speed limit. I knew that. But it wasn't until I saw the lights in my rear view mirror that I looked down at the speedometer and thought, whoa, no wonder he's pulling you over. Don't be surprised. And I've always said if I ever got pulled over for a ticket and that I didn't deserve it, I really wouldn't argue the point, because I think I've gotten away with a lot. And I think all of us can say that with, you know, some truth, that we've all been a little bit heavy-footed or turned when we weren't supposed to turn. I always get confused on, you know, Michigan, you can complete your left turn if it's into a one-way traffic. And so then I always thought that this one light, that I was completing my turn and continuing on to get on the expressway. And Denise and I argued about this all the time. So then one time we saw a police, I don't know, sergeant or detective or whatever, a police officer, and I said, you know, I'm just kind of curious on that ramp over there on M59, you know, can you complete your turn to get on the expressway? He says, yeah, if you want a ticket. So I thought, oh, okay, I don't want a ticket. That's not what I want. So, any hooser. I guess I'm just babbling now. David wants to get this one car, and he can get this really car from somebody that he knows. It's an Explorer. It's got all new tires. It's an older car, but it's a family friend, and they only want $800 for it. And he doesn't want it because he doesn't like it. He wants to get this sporty looking car that's like twice as much, that he doesn't know the people. And I'm trying to talk him out of it, because, you know, I try to tell him, like, you know, buy this $800 car that you don't really like, but it'll get you through the winter. It'll get you through till you get your job in the summer. And then get the car you really want. You can get a loan because you'll have a job, and you'll have saved money along the way that you didn't have to worry about putting into repairs that you didn't know were coming. And it's just a smarter choice. Plus, I said you need it for that parking lot at your school. Have a bigger car to protect yourself, because they all drive like maniacs. But fell on deaf ears. So he's got to learn his own lessons in life. You can only teach them as much as you can, lead them along, try to guide them, but then they get to that age where they think they know more than you do. Which I know, I've been there, done that. So I can understand that. And he's anxious to get a car, and obviously you want to get a sporty looking car when you're that age. But anywho, all right, well, we're here. I'm gonna go to the drive-through here, wait for 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna head on home. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, we're gonna have a healthy breakfast or lunch or brunch. It is 1:18. Anita gave me the cup, and I wanted to represent my channel too, so I got the Let's Get Fit with Sandy cup. And in honor of Anita, she loves Disney, so I'm going to have some 0 Point diet cranberry juice. This cup is not made to put hot water in, so that's why I'm not going to have a cup of tea in it. Otherwise, I would have. So we started the day with a prayer, and I drank 50 ounces of water. My quote is, "You may not realize this yet, but every day you can reinvent yourself." I'm starting a new day today. I'm going to be better today. So it's 0 for my egg, my banana, my cucumber, my mushrooms, my broccoli, the cranberry juice, the cauliflower, the tomato, and the strawberries. 3 points for 2 tablespoons of the artichoke jalapeno dip, and 4 points for an ounce of cheese, so it's 7 points. So I have 16 points left for dinner. And let me show you the dip I used, just so you know. It's this one. Okay, I'm going to eat dinner. I know I told you earlier I was going to have chicken and a baked potato, but I forgot. Denise and I are going to a lecture tonight, and I didn't have time to cook the chicken, so I'm going to have the chicken tomorrow. So I'm going to have a turkey sandwich. Oh, I forgot to add that on my list here, turkey. So anyway, I have an ounce of provolone cheese for 4 points, 3 points for half a cup of cottage cheese, 2 points for my sugar-free pudding for dessert, 3 points for a slice of sugar-free wheat bread, and 0 for my tomato, the pineapples, my tea, the water, the mustard that I used, and my turkey. So it's 12 points. I have 4 points left over. I needed those extra 4 points to carry from yesterday. So, and thank you, Anita, once again. I did a Happy Mail video that'll come out tomorrow, but I got the cup today. Well, I'm back from my lecture. That was really interesting. It's kind of morbid, I know, but it was about the infamous murderous women of Michigan. There were a lot. I thought I lived in a pretty safe state, but I guess there was a lot of murderous women. They were mostly from like 100 years ago. Well, more than 100 really, because some of them started like in 1880, and they went up to like 1979, I think was the last one that they showed. But I found it very interesting. I felt bad for the author because they couldn't get the projection system to work, so they had to go somewhere else to get a projector so that he could do it manually. And so the lecture was supposed to start at 7, and I don't think he actually started it till like almost 7:30. That's why my video is so late going up tonight. But I found it really interesting. I really liked it. I didn't buy the book. I can get it at the library. So I just I know he was there to sell books, but I don't really like to buy a book when I can go to the library. I get gifts of books. I like that. And I go to the library and get my books. I very rarely go out and buy a book anymore. I used to buy them all the time, but I don't anymore. So, it's really cold out there too. We went in and it was cold, and we come out and it was even colder. I thought, oh my gosh, how could it get so cold so fast? But it did. So tomorrow I'm going to have my chicken and my baked potato, because and I'll have the extra piece of chicken. I'm going to cook 2 pieces of chicken, and because my original plan was I was going to have the chicken, I was going to bake a piece of chicken today, and then I was going to stir fry another piece of chicken tomorrow. But since I've already thawed them, I want to cook them both tomorrow. I'm really funny about keeping meat too long around before it's cooked. So I'm going to have the chicken, winter chicken dinner tomorrow, and then the extra piece of chicken, I'm going to have a salad the following day. So I have my Wednesday and Thursday dinners planned. Tomorrow I got some running to do, and just going to stay busy, not worry about eating, not going to focus on food. I'm just going to focus on staying healthy and getting back on track. But other than that, I think I'm going to close out this video, go get my pajamas on. I had to eat my dinner earlier. I usually don't eat my dinner till 7, but obviously I told you the lecture started at 7, so I had to eat my dinner at 5. So I'm close to 10 right now, and I'm hungry. So I think I'm going to have an apple and a glass of water. And then check out tomorrow. I should have a video up of my Happy Mail that I got today. It'll probably be a quick 4 or 5 minute video. It'll be really quick. And but I just like to show you when I get a gift. I appreciate it so much, and I just appreciate everybody thinking of me. So I will let you know that I'm tired. I'm probably going to go to bed early tonight. For some reason, I moved a lot today. I got out and I went about. I went to the bank, I went to the post office, I went to my lecture, I went for a walk. I forgot to tell you, I went for a walk. And because by then, when I woke, I was going to show you this morning and I forgot to film it, but we had about a little over an inch and a half of snow. Not on the cement, just on the grass, but it's pretty much melted by now during the day. The sidewalk is still warm enough that it melts it, but the ground is still cold, so that's why it holds it. So I had to wait till later in the afternoon to go for my walk because I didn't want to fall. But anyway, give this video a like. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, leave a comment, and share it. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow.